Today we are in Library UN.
And now we are going to find 5 interviewees to answer our question about the GST and SST. Come on, let's go.
Hi sir, can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Have you heard about GST and SST?
Yes.
Did you really understand how GST and SST would be implemented?
GST is a tax that 6% is charged at every stage. So, and the process from manufacturer to consumer. Whereas the SST is charged for 10% for manufacturer and 6% for the consumer.
Which one among GST and SST you prefer in case you as a consumer?
Which are for consumer, I would prefer for SST because SST is not charged at multi-stages like on one time.
Which one among GST and SST you prefer in case you are a supplier?
For supplier, I mean that for SST, it's a more it's a more easier and a more non-complicated supplier system. So as a supplier, I would like to prefer SST.
In your opinion, which one among GST and SST do you think will generate more revenue for the country?
I mean that GST will generate more revenue for the country because it's charged at every stage from manufacturer to consumer. So it will more revenue.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Right?
May I have your 5 minutes?
Yes, of course.
We are going to ask about the question about the GST and SST.
Okay, no problem.
Have you heard about the GST and SST?
Yes.
Yes. Did you really understand how the GST and SST implemented?
Not really, I just know about the 6% for the GST and then the 6 to 10% for the SST.
Oh, okay. Which one among GST and SST you prefer in case you as a consumer?
Okay. I think is SST lah because everyone seem agree with the implementation of the SST.
Oh, which one did you prefer among the GST and SST in case you are a supplier?
I think also SST because there are many business are expecting the SST.
Oh, so the last one is, in your opinion, which one among GST and SST do you think will generate more revenue for the government?
I think GST because the previous government is very rich.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Excuse me, may I have your 5 minutes to ask about the question about the GST and SST? Have you heard about the GST and SST?
Yes.
Okay. Did you really understand how GST and SST will be implemented?
Yes. Because GST can be charged more than SST.
Oh, okay. So which one among the GST and SST did you prefer as in the case you as a consumer?
I think SST because there is more exemptions items is more than GST.
Oh, okay. Which one among GST and SST you prefer in case you as a supplier?
I think maybe SST.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because the raw material in producing the product and service have been accepted from the tax.
Oh, okay. So the last question is, in your opinion, which one among the GST and SST do you think will generate more revenue for the government?
I think GST. Maybe it is because there are too many items that have been charged in GST.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, better.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. May I ask you about some question about the GST and SST?
Yeah, sure.
Have you heard about the GST and SST before?
Yes.
Did you really understand how the GST and SST will be implemented?
Yes, GST is the multi-stage tax that charged from every stage of manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer, but SST is only charged from manufacturer and consumer.
Oh, okay. So which one did you prefer among the GST and SST in case you as a consumer?
I prefer SST because it charges only one time in manufacturer and one time while consumer has purchased the product or services.
Oh, okay. So which one do you prefer among the GST and SST in the case you as a supplier?
Of course GST because the GST has cheaper tax compared to SST that supplier has to pay.
Oh, so the last question is which one among the GST and SST did you think will generate more revenue for the government?
GST of course because the total tax that charged from an item is higher than SST.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
May I ask you some question about the GST and SST for our segment?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The first one is, have you heard about the GST and SST?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Did you really know about how the GST and SST will be implemented?
Not really.
Okay.
I just knew that GST has gone.
Oh, okay. Which one among the GST and SST did you prefer in case you as a consumer?
SST, since that menu price has become cheaper.
Oh, okay. So which one did you prefer among the GST and SST in case you as a supplier?
GST, because supplier can set higher price for my product to sell.
Oh, okay. So the last question is, which one among the GST and SST did you think will generate more revenue for the government?
I think that GST, since the government can charge more items.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. The very first question, all of the five interviewees have answered the yes. However, for the question 2, only 3 of them have answered about the yes, where they know about the how GST and SST will be implemented. This has shown that the Malaysian knowledge about the GST and SST is weak and not very strong among them. And for the question 3, 4, and 5, all of them have agree about the SST is more people friendly, which is well preferred by the consumer. And then the SST, 3 of them agree about the GST is preferred by the supplier, which have made their product more in the lower cost. And in the last question about the revenue of the government, they agree about the GST will generate more revenue for the government.
Besides, there is a speech conducted by Mr. Lim Guan Eng, who is the Financial Minister in Malaysia in Ministry of Finance Complex.
Apa gunanya kalau kita ada angka yang cantik-cantik sekiranya rakyat hidup susah? Kita mahu rakyat hidup lebih senang sikit. Bukan senang banyaklah. Ini masa depan kemudian. Tapi untuk sekarang boleh hidup lebih senang sikit. Menjaminkan kesejahteraan rakyat. Itu adalah segala-galanya. Sehingga kita mendahulukan kesejahteraan rakyat daripada peningkatan kutipan hasil atau cukai untuk kerajaan Malaysia.
He also says that the accession items for the SST will continue to expand.
Pengecualian untuk GST hanya 545 barangan saja. Tapi untuk SST kita telah kecualikan 5,443 setakat ini. Dan ia dijangka bertambah. Mengapa saya cakap macam itu dijangka bertambah? Kerana bila kita ada sesi dialog, kita secara terbuka kita mengakui ini bukan sempurna. Ini bukan final. Senarai ini kita boleh perbaiki lagi. Supaya kita boleh capai hasrat dan matlamat kerajaan, iaitu menjaminkan kesejahteraan rakyat.
In this case, we recommend the government to expand the accession items for the SST, so the government's goal, which is to take care of the people's welfare and also ease the people's burden, could be achieved.